You know what you have to say?
I messaged the man, cheese crack.
I would have sent you the invite. Go ahead and accept, Brett.
Eric, I wouldn't do that trade. No, I would do that trade if he was getting guests in one way or the other. I just wouldn't. I don't know. I don't.
Oh no. That's why I need. And that's why I didn't Pete. That's why I didn't Pete this instrument. Well. Pettis. Yeah. I think. Brick, I sent you an invite, Brick. This.
I want Dante Pettis and I want Richard Sherman.
Pettis is already going to here.
Damn it. Well, I might be able to work something out with him.
Oh no, it's not.
Richard Sherman going somewhere?
Yes, he is. He's going to Eric.
Okay, well, that changes that story. He'll be coming in here later.
No, he's not. Oh no, he's not.
Yes, he is.
How about this? You better drop your. Never mind. I was gonna say about. Never mind. Who?
Stop picking up all this speed, you fucking prick ass.
Bro, I never even. Elite traded me fucking these players. What are you talking about, bro? I didn't pick up nothing.
Elite traded you all this speed?
Okay.
Bro, it's week 1. He can pick up whoever he wants to now.
Eric. We're taking that trade off. We're pulling that trade off.
Okay, they reckon you want to do it now?
Eric, play a few more games, Eric.
Play your game, Eric.
Play your game.
I'm waiting for Breck to join the session. He hasn't joined yet.
Breck, join the session.
Yeah, go ahead and play, man. That's fine. Go ahead and play. I didn't realize you were sending all those people.
I'll be back.
Yeah,
Good luck.
I thought Rams was about to send me Zay Jones. That's why I was waiting.
No. You guys did not trade, right? Did you guys pull that trade up or no? Yes.
We're good.
I don't think that trade should go through. That's just me, man. Sorry. I need Eric to play some more games, and then the man can trade.
We didn't send the trade. Huh? We didn't reach the trade yet.
They didn't make the trade, bro. It's over. They're about to play.
Yeah.
No, I know that, but I want Eric to play at least like 3 or 4 games before he makes any more trades.
Okay, I understand.
It's nothing against.
We are just
Eric can trade. I just wanted to wait 3 or 4 more games before.
Raymond James
yes,
he made a trade.
I made one trade.
It wasn't a bad trade. It wasn't a bad trade, but Eric, no offense, I need to see that you can play.
And they are all set as their guys will do.
No, it wasn't. I know it wasn't.
Look at this.
So I need to see that Eric's gonna play his games and not quit. No offense, Eric.
I know.
It's nothing against you, Eric. It's nothing against you. But I just need to see that you're committed to the league. I need to see that you're committed to the league.
I know.
So that's it.
I know all those bad times before.
Afternoon, and off we go from Tampa. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I'm about to show you right now. Here we go. Watch the stream. I'm about to show you. Watch the stream, guys. No, I know he can play. No. We are playing. Watch the stream.
This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jameis to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarkowski Tart. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Oh, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo.
Yeah, I'll back him.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They will run with Grant. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Niners have taken the early lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Pettis is better than Zay Jones.
Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Yeah, he's not there. He's staying there.
Black 22. Green, come see.
Never there.
On play action, Winston. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Peyton Barber, a surprise workhorse for the Buccaneers in 2018. I don't think they expected him to have 234 carries, but he certainly felt like he could carry the load and just carried it there for a nice gain.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hold for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On second down, it's Coleman. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. That's going to be caught.
Of course, the glitch play. Of course, he should have been intercepted every time.
48 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
With your offensive line, it's nothing to do. Your offensive line should be good.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo to the goal line, but it's
Stupid thing for the intercepted ball, not pat the ball down.
Knock it away.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Of course. Drove to nothing already.
Score. Gold to add the extra point.
13-0 now.
And it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
I'll be surprised if I scored 3 points out in this game.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals
A reminder, coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Jim is just stupid. He can't throw the ball right to save your life.
Because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Airing this one out for Evans. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage.
Of course, you're playing work.
Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo
You don't
going
want
to
to
bring
watch
the
this
Niners
game
up
anymore.
here
It's
first
about to
and
be
10
over already.
on their side of midfield at the 47. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Touchdown!
Yep, it's already over now, boys.
Corey Grant, 53 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
19-0 in the second quarter.
On the extra point as he gets this one to go. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I'll be surprised if I won't win game this year.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, nothing.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
You got 3.
On first down, Barber. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a third-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late.
You can challenge it if you want. It's out of bounds. You can challenge it.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys.
You would have won the game anyway. Might as well challenge it.
College rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Coleman now. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
We both know it's difficult, but they made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Go!
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
You get the Niners because you like them. You went for an easy division. I don't know.
Here we go. 180.
On first down, it's Coleman. And across the
that trade's not going through until
it's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, already his second touchdown here in this this opening weekend. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
26.
Something against you, man.
I know it's
something against you, man. Make sure you
and
don't
a rout is
I
on
know.
here in this first
I know
half.
it's 26
After
in
the
the second
touchdown, it's
quarter.
Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
He would have
This
won.
is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Yeah. I don't mind Rams can have him. I don't care.
Typically down to the first half, I might say they at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they? Yeah. And the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack on first down, Winston. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions.
It's like the real NFL.
Drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. And he's been right.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo
it's 35 to nothing now.
Pass of this first half. And the 49ers continue to roll. Gold with the extra point, and a rout is on
it's
here
35
in this
to nothing
first
now.
half. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
He left the party because he
about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
That's called real NFL. Real NFL.
Thomas picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Winston, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
He can get penalties get called. Nothing gets called.
Going into the half.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7th. Nick Bosa brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes Grant on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Play action. Garoppolo. It's 32 minutes. Down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense.
Look at this.
All right, we will
Look at
save
this.
the week one highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll
look at this.
If week
But
one
look at this.
fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we
But look at this.
underway
But
in the
look at this.
second half.
Look at this. You can shoot the clock anytime you want, though. It's 3 minutes per quarter. It's 3 minutes.
And
It's
he'll
3
make
minutes
it
a
across
quarter.
the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 20.
Cheese Crack 24, and you got Bernard Young at 24. There's the League Blue League. They don't do anything but league.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. On play action. Now Garoppolo. He's going to wind up and air it out. Now a clash of bodies here. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half total.
What's up, Hellcat? Hellcat, I found no one on the Uber, Hellcat. I found there's people on the Uber.
How much was it?
That happened to you before.
$55, like what you said.
Yeah, that's a good price for that distance. It's about a 30-minute ride, yeah.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Everybody coming to the booth party.
Everybody
going on?
34 yards.
What's going on with you, Goldie?
And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first rounder, Jimmy Ward.